Meghan Markle has just been slammed by the glorious Lady C over her fake friendship with a hairdresser. Hold on to your butts for this one, guys. Hey up everyone, it's me, Stef the Alternate, your nerdy alternative, and welcome to the Dose of the Daily Nerd, where I break down the royal news and gossip of the day that's pretty much caught me eye, and oh my goodness, yeah. Let's jump into this one, shall we, because Megxie has just been slammed by Lady C over her fake friendship with a hairdresser. Which hairdresser, you might ask? Well, for those that don't know, Megxie appeared recently in LA for a launch party for her friend, hairdresser Kadi Lee. So just to give you a little bit of background on this, so she was there to celebrate the launch of Kadi's new highbrow hippie hair wellness range, which Megxie has invested in. And so Megxie told InStyle, quote, Kadi has a mastery of hair health, and her highbrow hippie collection is a perfect reflection of that. And so the hairdresser, whose salon is based in the LA neighborhood of Venice, boasts several famous clients, such as Brad Pitt, Sigourney Weaver, and Julia Roberts. Now, if you missed my live from last week, the Royal Clubhouse live, then do catch it, because in the Hazza and Megxie News of the Week, I provide you receipt after receipt after receipt, whereby it seems that Megxie has had an obsession with Julia Roberts for years. Has Megxie actually been stalking Julia Roberts? I mean, I'm just asking for a friend here. But check that out in the Hazza and Megxie News of the Week segment for Royal Clubhouse from last week. But in the meantime, the glorious Lady C has come in on Twitter and slammed Megxie for this fake friendship with her hairdresser. And so Lady C says, ye gads, Meghan Markle goes from depth to depth. Her PR people, whom I gather too frequently sound suspiciously like her, are at it again, seeking publicity by digging deeper into the bottom of the barrel. She informs us, as if it were genuine news, that she has a new best friend, her hairdresser. Now, just as a little bit of a side note, how long until this hairdresser gets markled? T-minus 2 minutes. Anywho, Lady C continues saying, I won't be stupid enough to give her the oxygen of publicity by naming her. Suffice it to say, a celebrity, for that is what Meghan Markle is. She is a mere celebrity, and a publicity-hungry D-lister at that, who has to resort to becoming BFFs with someone who provides her a service, is unintentionally announcing to the world that people in her peer group avoid her like the plague. To anyone who has been listening to Dan Wootton on his superbly entertaining and informative Dan Wootton Outspoken show, this latest development will come as no surprise. She and her Sussex squad are really superb at giving us lessons in perfecting the art of failure as they aspire to the heights, but head towards the depths. Yeah, and it's essentially what Tina Brown said recently in the last couple of weeks, that Megxie has a knack for just getting it wrong every single time. Megxie is perfect at getting it wrong every single time. And it seems that, respectfully, Lady C is of the same sentiment right there. But this is the thing. Lady C has got a point here. Megxie's best friends are now people that work for her. She has to pay someone to essentially then be called her best friend. Because she's got to pay this hairdresser, right? To be in her life, to provide her with a service. This hairdresser would not be in Megxie's life if Megxie did not pay her, right? And so this is like a kind of like friendship escort service cabal that Megxie seems to have found herself in my opinion, conspiracy theory, whatever. Because she's essentially saying that the best friend that she's got is the one that she has to pay to be in her life. I mean, quite clearly she has to pay for Kadi Lee, this hairdresser, to be in her life. Why? Because Megxie is literally named as an investor in her hairdresser's new company, in her new brand. It's the only reason why Megxie was at that party in the first place, because she's an investor. And Megxie's like, oh, my best mate, my best mate, my best mate. This hairdresser's my best mate, my best mate. Yeah, she's having to pay this hairdresser to be in her life for Megxie then to call her best friend in the first place. As Lady C is saying here, no one essentially in her peer group wants to know her. Because the only people that Megxie can now call her best mates in terms of this hairdresser are the ones that she pays for to be in her life and to give her a service. In this instance, servicing her hair. Which, by the way, at times, ain't that great. So I do wonder how much involvement her best friend hairdresser really has in terms of her hair on a day-to-day basis, or even at like events that Megxie goes to. I just wonder. Just asking for a friend, right, guys? But oh my goodness, Lady C went in on Megxie, slamming her for a fake friendship with the hairdresser. And this is the question that I've actually got for you guys. Do you believe Megxie? Well, she's like, oh, my best friend, my hairdresser's my best friend. I'm so proud to be investing in a company, blah, blah, blah. She's my best mate, she's my best mate, she's my best mate. Do you believe that this hairdresser is really Megxie's best mate? I mean, one thing that I have learned about narcissists from my very, very good friend H.G. Tudor is that they love to love bomb you. They love bomb you. They get you under their spell. And they're all about, you know, all their attention on you, right? Oh, you're the greatest, you're amazing, you're brilliant, blah, 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 blah. Before you know it, the tables turn and you get markled. So is this Megxie and her alleged narcissistic ways being exposed here? Is this Megxie love bombing this hairdresser by saying, oh, she's my best mate, she's wonderful, this, that, and the other? And are we just a hop, skip, and jump away from this hairdresser essentially being markled? Either way, Lady C slamming Megxie on Twitter made my day. With that being said, if you appreciated this video and you want more, and believe me, of course there's going to be more, you do not want to miss my next video, then make sure you subscribe to join our alternate tribe, because I'll be honest with you, help us now get to 1 million so we can also get that go play button right there and hopefully cause a Meghan Markle meltdown on Instagram. Like, share, comment down below your opinion, conspiracy theories, whatever's. Also, as well, if you've got some very strong opinions about Megxie's friendship with this hairdresser, and I bet you do, then make sure you send me a super thanks. It's just below this video right here. We can have a conversation about this because it does guarantee a response from me. And until the next time, you guys, laters.